This is how Brigitte Bardot made her look. Hello my cuties of all cutinesses, here I am again with my new video. This time it's all about the 60s, but I must be honest, the person that I am now going to copy a little bit with my makeup was stopped acting in the early 60s, actually in 1961. She had a suicide attempt in 1960 because she couldn't bear the pressure anymore of all that came with movies and being such a big star. And I think you all can guess at my hair and my look who I'm going to impersonate today. And no, it's not Betty Boop. As you see, this is gonna be my version of the look of BB. Not BB cream, but Brigitte Bardot, the French actress who became world famous because she was so gorgeous and such a great actress. I have primed my face with a silicone-based primer, and now I am going to add my Stay All Day from Essence in nude, soft nude, number 20. And I'm gonna apply this with my Real Techniques flat applying. Hair, and you will see my black hair coming through, but that's not important at all because we're gonna put all the blonde back over later. But to easily apply, I'm gonna do this. Beautiful, isn't it? Looks so great. Now with my blender, I'm gonna press this nicely into my pores. This is a very natural looking tone. As you will see later on, he had a special way of applying blush and contouring, so it did change again a lot in 20 years. A little bit of concealer under my eyes, my chin, my very wrinkly areas, and buffing that in with the tip of the same blender. With the shape of my face, I'm more a Pamela Anderson shaped frame. There, concealer and everything is in place. So now I'm gonna powder off my face to keep this all nicely in place. With my L'Oreal Nude Magique BB powder, I am going to dust this all over to have a nice set. Next, I am going to do my brows, but she did not have to do a lot on her brows because she had a very beautiful shape of her own, and the brows were not the topic of the look. So just following my natural brow line, I'm gonna fill them in a bit. As always, to clean them up, I use my CC Eye Cream 123 Perfect from Bourjois. It's also a concealer, but this one I only use with this brush to make more of a hair look at the beginning of the brows and where I went too far, and to make the lower line nice and crisp, I use this concealer. Okay, they look a bit alike, and that is more than enough for me to achieve. There, that's that. Then, next, the eyes were done with, let's say, only 3 colors, and the rest was all black. Black, 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 black. She had the most black eyes. It's incredible how that look was really a mark, a Brigitte Bardot mark. I apply white from the lashes to the brows, the entire eye. Give it a good white undertone and powdery base for the other colors. Then taking a small fluffy brush, also from Real Techniques, I am gonna take a very light brown of this, and I'm gonna use that to completely fill my crease and just above as a nice deep shadowing. A little bit up, but not too much. This gives a lot of definition and depth to the crease, and also enlarges the look of the eye. Then taking that same brush, I'm going over to a darker tone, but with indeed a little bit of gray in it. I'm going to use this color here, and I'm going to do the same but just a little bit lower, and blend it out very well into the crease right over our first transition color. Now, if this is blended enough, we can put this palette aside for the time being, and we are going to line our eyes for the first time, because there are gonna be more than one layer, and we're gonna make a line on the upper eyelid, and it's not very important if it's very beautiful and smooth or not, because it's gonna be blended out, smudged out. Doing the same on the lower part, but just on the roots of the lashes to the inner corner. And in the waterline and tight line on the upper lashes. These days they were already creating a wing, not extended like we would do now, but it's more up in height. And having a tip on your pencil is always very handy. It was really her brand mark. The huge black eyeliner. By using a brush or with such a special smudging tool, I am going to smudge this all out. To work this all out, I am going to use a flat applying brush and black eyeshadow and blend. And then I'm going to take a little bit of the first brown and work a tiny little bit on the lower lash line, and the rest you will see. As you might have noticed, there is a slight problem with the recording of the sound, so I'm not saying very much in this video, but you all know my steps that I will show you already. So I'm just gonna contour, blush, highlight and do the lipstick, and then this look is already done. Now I'm applying a last coat of mascara to blend my own with the fake lashes. I used just small half demi lashes. I love these for a look like this, where the lashes are coated very heavily. So I'm gonna make sure that my liquid liner is as even as possible, because she really had that black frame around her eye. Almost the same was done by Pamela Anderson and is still done by Pamela Anderson. She was the new Brigitte Bardot. But years later, the real Brigitte Bardot was the special starter of this wonderful look. Lips. She kept it very nude, very natural. So I lined my lips with a light brown, and I just lined on top of my normal lip line. I didn't really outline or inline. I just really lined the edge of my own lip. And I'm gonna color my lips with this pencil too. But for the rest of the makeup, everything was allowed to be glowy, shiny, sun-kissed, a little tanned. If you see Pamela Anderson, it's actually a copy of the real Brigitte Bardot. Brigitte Bardot was an icon, and you can try to copy her, but no one can be ever like her. There's only one Brigitte Bardot in the entire world. Taking a very light pink shiny gloss, I'm gonna make more of the real BB lips. Then for contouring, she used not really much, just used some on the outer edge where we also start, but outer corner of the eye was the end of the bronzing or contouring. So never more than just that part. Not the hollowing out the cheeks or working here like we all do. No, she just kept it just below the out corner of the eye. I'm also using a much bigger brush than I normally do to have a really nice blended contour and not like we also make the lines very present these days. Well, it wasn't done back then. For blush, she used a very beautiful blush. It's a real rosy, sun-kissed, and also it was brought on top of that contour line. She didn't have really red apple cheeks. It was more a glowy line that did feather out on the cheek, but it wasn't a real apple cheek. Just feathered out like that. Then with a little fan brush, I'm gonna do my highlight, which was very present. She really liked a nice glow, especially the tip of her nose. That was very, very shiny, tippy, sexy, glowy. Just the slightest bit on the bridge of the nose. But on top of the blush, there was room for enough highlight. So a nice golden glowy shimmery finish was absolutely a must for Brigitte Bardot. I think we're about done. Just a tiny bit of bronzing. Where that contouring is, because it gives a little bit more of a shimmer. My cheekbones. No, my jawbones. My jawbones. My double chin. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the look of Brigitte Bardot. I have my hair done as hers was too. Her fringe was long, full, really wild. She had that high part on the back, and the rest was really a nice wild blonde frame. So, giving you a little closer look. And now I'm gonna give you a little further look. This is my final look as Brigitte Bardot. I hope you all like this look. I hope I look a little bit like her. This is how Brigitte Bardot made her look. And she was gorgeous, people. One of the most beautiful people in the world. And I am so proud that I did this look for my 1960s look in my 20 years jump. So I only have to do the 80s and the 2000s. So almost through this row, but still in my 30 days marathon of the month of April 2016. My love for makeup spread all over to you. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in my next video or in one of my following videos. I hope you all liked it. Please subscribe to my channel. Give some comments below. Give me a nice thumbs up and share all over the world. Thanks again for watching. Bye bye.